Hello, YouTube fans. This is Let's Go Clown. I was gonna comment on a comment on someone posted on one of my videos, saying that Kinninigan is reptilian or an Archon or some shit, which is hilarious because look, there's two things. I saw Kinninigan Shapeshift. Look, multiple things actually. One, these evil beings can't shapeshift. First of all, they can't shapeshift. Right? They use liquid crystal, which Kinninigan has talked about, and other people has talked about. Second of all, who are the original shapeshifters? So-called black people and Hispanic people. Yes, we are the NAGAs. Do your fucking research. All right? Why do you think they still fucking suppress fucking Hispanics and black people? Where do you think Black Lives Matter came from? You're trying to suppress us. All right? We are Nagas. We are holy serpents. That's what we are. All right? And another thing, too. One other thing. The word Kinninigan. If you say that, automatically someone's going to turn into a reptilian. So if Kinninigan is saying Kinninigan, he's not shapeshifting in front of you, isn't he? Of course he's not. Come on, man. Common fucking sense. In ancient times, we also us, like holy serpents, you know what we did to evil Dracos? We took them and we made them say Kinninigan. And when they said Kinninigan and they turned out to be a fucking Draco, we chopped their fucking heads off. We didn't do that to holy serpents because we were part of this planet. We didn't do that to Nagas. We did that to evil fucking Dracos, all right, that ate babies and did sex trafficking in ancient times, all right? Why do you think, what is it? No, it wasn't Lumeria. It was, Atlantis and Tartaria. They started battling because of that shit, because in Tartaria, you have evil beings starting going there, and then they eventually came to Atlantis. Because Tartaria was like, oh, we're gonna blow you up. Why do you think in Atlantis they started chopping off fucking reptilian heads? Because they started fucking showing up. And these Dracos think that they're original dragon. No, they're not. Hispanic people and black people are the original dragon. They're part of the Anunnaki bloodline. Search this shit up. Why do you think there's a war happening right now? Why do you think Russia is getting ready for all this war and shit? And they're actually showing it on the fucking, not the news, but they're actually showing it on YouTube. They're shooting shit at the sky. Who is that? All Anunnaki brothers and sisters. All right? They're coming back. All right? Yes, they're coming back. And Sashan and Enki and what is it? Aman and Seth, these motherfuckers gonna pay for what the fuck they did. All right? And most people are like, who are these people? All right, if you don't know who Sashan is, Goddess Hathor, aka Satan, I don't know what to tell you. Just research that shit, all right? She looks like Godzilla now, all right? She does. That's what she looks like now. She's Godzilla with tits and a penis, all right? Seriously. No, I'm not kidding you. She is. Why do you think they do this whole push transhumanism, basically? Now I'm not saying that if you're a trans, don't get offended about it. I'm saying that they push an agenda. That's what I'm saying, you know? Because I don't want people to look at this video and be like, oh, transgender, I'm offended. No, it's not about you. It's about them trying to make people into trans people, and then they still feel bad about themselves, mainly because they're not because they fucked up. They brainwashed them. I'm not talking about the other trans that know who the fuck they want to be. If you know who you are, then you know who you are, all right? If, ands, or buts. No, seriously. So, this is what these evil beings do. So, you can call me a liar. You can call me a fucking hypocrite. All right? But this is what I found out, and this is the truth that I see. Kinninigan being a shapeshifter. Come on. Do you need to know what the word Kinninigan means, man? And yet his channel gets blocked and all that shit. Come on, man. Come on. Really. Be honest with yourself. Even, what is it? Even, what's his name? Oh, I forgot what's his name. They took out his YouTube channel. Fuck, what's his name? David Icke? Is it David Icke? I think it's. I don't know if it is David Icke. I would like to. I can't search it here because this fucking laptop's a piece of shit. Like school laptops. I'm using the school laptop, so I don't know if I could fucking research David Icke. I can't even fucking search my own YouTube shit. Seriously, man. Yes, David Icke. It is. All right. David Icke. People saw him shapeshifting. Shapeshifting. It's not shapeshifting. You know what he's using? Liquid crystal, so he can hide amongst of us, because he's a reptilian. If you want to tell me an example, if you want to tell me that Kinninigan is a reptilian, you should look at David Icke, because he's also a reptilian. I'm not saying he's a bad one, because look what he's fucking talking about here. He knows what he's talking about. He actually does. And then he's always been making fun of. Is it possible that David Icke is one of these bloodline reptilians? Probably, but he's also speaking out. Just because you're a reptilian and speaking out, automatically no one doesn't want to hear you? No. Come on, man. Come on. There's good reptilians out there too, man. But they're not here. Some are here, but not all of them. All right? Remember, there's ancient dinosaurs here too. There's ancient reptilians here. Remember when the freaking meteor hit and hit all the dinosaurs? There was one reptilian that grew conscious and actually knew what the fuck was going on and went underground when that shit happened. And the Anunnaki knows that. They know that. Okay? They're called native Terrans. Right? They look like they almost look like lawn neck. They almost look like lawn necks, but they're not really lawn necks at all. So, but oh my god, what the fuck's happening here, man? I'm pressing shit that's not even fucking needs to be pressed. But that's really it. This video doesn't have to go long as it is. I just want to explain a few things and all that, and I'm just like, really? Come on, man. It's in front of your fucking face. Something's wrong with you. I'm seriously, man. Something's really wrong with you, for real. But if you see me shape-shifting, you'd be like, oh my god, he's the devil. Maybe if I was shape-shifting, maybe it's because I'm a NAGA, baby. A nigga. Alright? A NAGA, a holy serpent. Why do you think in ancient time, why do you think there's a picture of Moses with a fucking cross with a serpent on it? Fuck Moses. Alright? No, he was a fucking orc. No, seriously. He was an orc. He had horns. He didn't give a fuck about black people and Hispanic people. AKA Anunnaki. He didn't care about us. No, seriously. If you're so-called white, your ancestors fucked Hispanic people and black people over. Not to say they didn't fuck you over too. Yes, they did. Because back in the 1800s, after the flood, they used your kind too to populate the fucking earth. Same thing with these black kids and Hispanic kids. So-called Hispanic kids and black kids. Because all the parents died out in the 1800s. Look this shit up. 1812. 1812. That's when the whole flood, and that's when we all fell. All right? Because YouTubers that talk about this shit. So don't tell me that I'm fucking lying when all these other YouTubers are saying the fucking goddamn trip and I can see with my third eye. So don't tell me any different when I fucking know that thyself. Come on, man. Fucking meditate, man. Some of these YouTubers that don't know what the hell's going on about the war, they haven't been meditating. I'm sorry. There's going to be a war happening. There's going to be a war. All right? Like I said before, the people that voted for Trump and Biden are going to kill each other. And then, after that, it's our turn to fight these motherfucking cabals, all right? And take our planet back, all right? Because the planet's waking up. That's why they don't want us to say the word NAGA, nigga. Because it lifts up the Kundalini of the earth. Remember, the planet's called Tiamat. She's a dragon. So if the planet is a dragon, won't you think that if she made her babies, they'll be dragons too? No crap! It's common fucking sense! Common sense, man. Common fucking sense. Why do you think pharaohs have a fucking cobra on their fucking thing? It's because they can turn into cobras, but it also means that the woman can turn into a holy serpent protecting the king. And yes, most people be like, but why do we have a fucking Alpha Dracolian right there? It's because there's two types of Alpha Dracolians, or Dracos, and for that matter, good ones and bad ones. The good ones, obviously, they look up they look up to the pharaohs and everything like that. The bad ones are not gonna do that. You think what do you think the bad ones are gonna do? Start doing evil shit. Again, common fucking sense. Does any of you guys have common fucking sense around here? Come on, man. It's ridiculous how common sense has lost so many fucking people. Even if it's right in front of their fucking goddamn face. Oh no, that's the devil. Oh no, it's hurting my religion. It's funny because when this whole thing goes down and the churches fall, don't complain. Don't complain. It is going to fall. I'm sorry to tell you. Most people are like, no, it's not supposed to. It is. For crying out loud, Rome owns all the churches. All those fucking sex trafficking motherfuckers. Come on, man. Of course the churches are going to fall. They fucking were built from a foundation with pedophiles. Of course that shit's going to fall. Of course the Anunnaki brothers and sisters are going to knock that shit down. And then Yeshua, aka what you think he looks like, Jesus, is going to come down and look at you and be like, dude, no. You wasn't supposed to go to church. You're not supposed to worship this white person in front of you. You're supposed to worship yourself. Because you are a god. And who made this religion shit? White people. Don't fuck with me, man. Why do you think Archons only can possess white people? Not to say they can't possess carbon-based people. They could. But the thing is, they can barely do it. Why? Because the carbon people are so fucking strong, especially if you have that mentality. Common fucking sense here, people. Know who you are. Know what blood. Know what fucking carbon. If you're carbon or not, man. And most white people around here will be like, "I'm not an orc. Oh my god, how dare you say that?" Look. I'll say this: if you're not part of the founding fathers' bloodline, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, because you're going to go back to your little spaceships and go back to your own planet, whether you like it or not. All right? Because you're not supposed to fucking be here to begin with. I'm sorry to tell you. All you white people that you're watching this video, you're not supposed to be here. I'm sorry. Oh, it's racist. There's no such thing as race. It's species. What are we racing for? Seriously, everyone's saying the same shit because it's true. What are we racing for? To see who's the better race? Spoiler alert, the better race is black people and Hispanic people. Fuck off. And these motherfucker government officials know it. They know it. And yet you still want to point out that this is racist. Fuck off. Fuck off. This goes to the whole thing, man. Like, for real, I had to take this off of my chest because this is fucking ridiculous. And I'm missing classes. I don't care. I really don't care because this video needs to be done. This is fucking ridiculous, man. Like, know what the fuck you're talking about and know what the fuck's around you, man. Look, most people will be like, oh, you're just protecting Kinninigan. No, I'm actually looking at what you're saying, and I look at Kinninigan, and I'm like, this guy hasn't, like, all the shit that he's done, literally, and YouTube is punishing him for it? Come on, really? Same thing with David Icke. Even if he was a fucking reptilian, he still gets fucking shit. So you want me to talk shit about him? I'm not saying that, but as an example, basically. That's the thing. Just because you're a reptilian doesn't mean I'm going to talk 100% shit about you. If you eat babies and all that shit, of course I'm going to talk shit about you. What do you think I always talk about these evil beings? There are all good ones out there. A lot of people have that fucking mindset that you think everything's fucking bad out here. That's the mindset that the cabal wants you to fucking put in your head, man. It's so fucking disgusting and sick, man. It's so fucking ridiculous. Like, for real. Hold on, I have to pause this shit. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I want to tell you. I had to get this rant out here really quick because this is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. You know, and if Kinninigan sees this, shout out to you, man. I do watch your videos. I haven't watched them in a while. I've just been focusing on myself, looking at, you know, researching and other things and all that because I'm paying attention to myself. You know, this is not to you, to Kinninigan. This is to other people that don't understand and overstand of literally what you're supposed to do in this lifetime, because we're gods and goddesses, and we're going back to that. All right. So do your information, know your facts, and don't say that all Hispanic people came from Europe. Then whether the Europe people got us. Yeah, you don't want to fucking point that out, right? They fucking took us. Fuck off with that shit. Oh, Hispanic people came from fucking Europe. So you saying the same thing with these black people? Oh no, they came from Africa. They were all over the world, you dumb shit. Same with us. And these founding fathers came down. And fucking, we come in peace. And then they fucking cut our trees down, which were fucking towers. Look at the movie, The fucking Avatar. They fucking tell you that shit in the movie. Fuck crying out loud, man. They say this shit right in front of you. You're still asking fucking questions. Which is fine, but at the same time, you're still fucking arguing to people that actually know the fucking goddamn truth. Fuck off. Fuck off. And bother somebody that actually doesn't know shit. Because apparently that's how everyone wants to be bothered. Because apparently everyone wants to be bothered like that now, right? Oh, no, let's talk to the people that actually know shit. And then when they tell you what's real and it hurts you, you go off and cry like a little bitch. Now, I'm not saying that to the person that commented. I'm just hypothetically putting it out there and all that shit. You know? For future reference. If just in case if any fucking trolls see this shit. You know? We are Nagas, holy serpents. We are the original shapeshifters. These evil beings can't shapeshift for shit. They need to use liquid crystal to shapeshift. It's not even shapeshift anyways. They use liquid crystal so they can be around us. So they can disguise themselves as like you and me. That's what they use liquid crystal for, man. Because these evil beings can't shapeshift. They can't. They show themselves right in front of you. That's why they need to do certain things, like certain entities, to do what they have to do. But now that's breaking. These entities that they worship and shit, it's not working for them. Because originally it's not for them. Yes, I'm dead serious. It's not for them. Most people are like, I thought those entities were bad. No. Put that in that mindset. It was never bad or good. It's always gray. But whatever, right? Whatever. No one doesn't want to get me into that, right? No one doesn't want to get deep into that because everyone just wants to be heard about it once they see a demon or once they hear about something that's demonic, even though Hispanic people and black people actually made it. And then these white people turn it around and call it demonic. So you won't tap into it. You see how this works? But no, I'm lying, right? I'm a full of shit, right? Do your fucking research. I'm out of here, man. Can't stand with fucking people like that, man.